Marvel 2-in-1 issue 10 sees Ben and Johnny get their powers back and attack the Spider, who has been hunting them through the desert. As they attack his convoy, Johnny remembers seeing his sister, who tells him about how Reed and the kids were in trouble thanks to Zachlons attacking their ship and their powers being disabled, but Reed figured out their connection and they came to find them. The Thing and the Human Torch surround the Spider, knocking him out. In the town nearby, Mad Thinker and his team regroup, angered that they lost Ben and Johnny even when they didn't have powers. Thinker knows that they will be back, and he's right as Johnny arrives, seemingly surrendering to the team, telling them that he'll want to trade his life for the captured townspeople. As the townspeople leave, Johnny says that he doesn't want to die since he can serve the Mad Thinker with the knowledge he has of Reed's inventions. But Johnny just needed to kneel in front of the villain since it allows him to grab him and flame on, pulling the villain away from the fight as Thing arrives and attacks the rest of the team. Goodfire chases down Johnny, but since he can control and absorb fire, he shuts off the villain's power with one touch, which actually makes her really happy since Thinker told her that he couldn't put out the flame and now she can be normal again. Knocking out Goodfire, Ben and Johnny look for the invisible member of the team, who reveals themselves and gives up, since all he wants to do is go home to their Earth. The heroes agree to take him there, and Johnny goes off to look for the Mad Thinker, who is walking through the desert. Thinker wonders why Johnny would deny this world a new Mr. Fantastic, and Johnny demands Thinker give over his stretch gloves, but Thinker continues to rant about being the new Mr. Fantastic, causing Johnny to flame on in a huge burst of flame, scaring the Thinker into giving up the gloves. Johnny burns the gloves and says that being Reed Richards isn't about having powers or being the smartest person, but by helping people and being selfless. Before leaving the villain, Johnny burns off the Fantastic Four emblem on his suit, giving the villain some final advice to make an unstable molecule suit since it won't burn as easily. Johnny returns to the town where Ben has rounded up villains and the people have returned. Surprised who they thought was Dan is actually Ben Grimm. Amadeus says that he started expanding his distress signal to include time just in case Reed and Sue weren't just traveling through the multiverse, so each message pokes holes through the multiverse, and that may have led to a connection between them and a past version of Reed and Sue, which jump-started their powers thanks to their connection. Ben feels that Johnny is still upset about him lying, but Johnny isn't, since he saw his sister, or at least he thinks he did. Ben says that Reed and Sue are the smartest people he knows, so if they are out there, they will come back. Hugging, the heroes head back into town, activating their portal back to Earth, as the Spider regains consciousness in the sand dunes and vows to hunt down Ben and Johnny. He's suddenly knocked out by an invisible force, as someone says that Johnny and Ben made it to their Earth. Another voice says that they miss them, but it's time to get the family back together. Marvel 2-in-1 issue 10 was a really satisfying ending to the storyline that gave Johnny and Ben their powers back and renewed their friendship with each other. I think it was great. During this pretty awesome action-packed story, we got some heartfelt stuff regarding grief and how people deal with it different ways and how to move past it, something Johnny learns to do throughout this story. I'm really excited that the book is beginning to tie back into the return of the Fantastic Four in their own ongoing, and hopefully we get to see more of them from now on. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.